Well, thank you, Mike. I appreciate that. And thank you for everybody for getting up so early after daylight savings time and coming and joining us. As I was talking to Joe, I said for everybody to feel like you're at an airport, I thought what we would do is have everybody take their shoes off, maybe let some of the staff kind of frisk you real quickly, just so you feel like you're at an airport. Fortunately, TSA is not here today, so everything should run on time. On behalf of the Raleigh-Durham Airport Authority, I would like to thank the Chair of the Regional Transportation Alliance, Mr. Ed Paradise, along with Mr. Bruce Sargent, Chair, and Mr. Mike Schoenfeld, Vice Chair of the Air Service for RTA, and Ms. May Gardner from RTA Legislative and Policy Vice Chair, Ms. Carrie Grace Heckley, RTA Events Chair, and Mr. Joe Milazzo, RTA's Executive Director, for putting on this event, The Economics of Expanding Air Service Today. Today's discussion surrounding expanding air service into our region is an important priority for our community because air service development is economic development. On an annual basis, RDU has an economic impact of approximately $8 billion a year and is responsible for 20,600 jobs in the region. In a recently published article by the Global Travel Industry News, they said, "The public interest in air travel is, however, manifest in the continued existence of the Airline Deregulation Act and the recognition that the air transportation system is essential to our economic existence as a nation. Airlines and airports collectively are important for a vibrant and healthy economy for our region." And today we are very fortunate to have with us Mr. John Heimlet, the Vice President and Chief Economist with Airlines for America, and he will share with you the positive economic impact airlines have on our community. In the audience, there are several airline business partners I'd like to recognize. I'd like to start at the head table with American Airlines and Tracy Montross and several of her folks from American Airlines. Americans recently just announced a significant milestone with 20-year anniversary service, the nonstop service to London. American and U.S. Airways also added frequencies to Miami and Los Angeles this past year. Also with us from Southwest Airlines is Mike and Ronnie and several of the planning folks from Southwest. And RDU is very excited because Southwest announced nonstop service to Dallas Love Field, which will begin August 9th of this year. Mr. Doug Clifton, I'm not sure, I think he was here. Doug is in front. Welcome, Doug. With Delta Airlines, Delta added approximately 12% seat capacity through additional frequencies in 2014, including service to Miami, Philadelphia, Los Angeles, Las Vegas, Tampa, Orlando, and Fort Lauderdale. Thank you very much for bringing that to our community, and I know our consumers have been using it quite well. And of course, United Airlines added a second trip to San Francisco, and we've seen that trip do extremely well. We've had some very high load factors, and I think United is very pleased with that. We also have Frontier Airlines. Frontier Airlines expanded service in Chicago beginning April 30th, and Denver beginning Denver service in July 11th. Finally, Allegiant Airlines, our 9th air carrier in the market, will begin service into 3 Florida markets: Orlando, Fort Myers, St. Pete, Clearwater, beginning May 7th of this year. So as you can see, our air service development team has been very busy lately, but we have more work that we can do. There are other domestic and international destinations that we think that we have passenger activity that will make them feasible. And we believe that the business of our region will benefit economically with these market additions. So why does air service matter? In a recent published report by Dr. Michael Walden, an economist from NC State, we asked him to answer one question: what is the economic impact of adding just one international flight into our community? And I will tell you, when I saw the numbers, it was staggering. His conclusion: over a 25-year period, one international flight would boost the region's GDP by $1.4 billion, add 14,000 new jobs, and add $272 million worth of additional public money. So, is it as simple as simply ordering a pizza? Airline ABC, I like a 757 to Paris, please. Hold on, let's supersize that to a 767. Maybe not that easy. As we know, airlines operate a very complex business model, and the aviation industry is ever changing, and we are very fortunate today to have with us Dr. Peter Belababa from MIT, who helped educate us on the fundamentals of route planning and profitability. The success of any air service recruitment effort requires a community partnership. RDU is working closely with our region to not only preserve our existing American service to London, but grow the international air service and demand that continues to grow within our community. We've made progress with community support. Last year, the Research Transportation Alliance developed the Air Service Advancement Program, or what we call as ASAP, which has a goal of raising $500,000 to sustain and increase international air service. We're very grateful for RTA and the business community for getting behind ASAP and making air service a priority for our community. RDU is also very appreciative of our elected officials, and particularly the leadership of our owners. Our owners are the City of Durham, County of Durham, City of Raleigh, and Wake County. Thank you very much for being present and being part of such an important aspect of our community, which is our airport, a significant economic engine for the community. So, thank you for joining us today, and I hope you enjoyed today's presentation. Will help build our community understanding of the ever-changing aviation industry. And with that, we're going to bring to the podium Dr. Peter Bellabova. Please help me welcome him to the stage.